do you want?
What do you think?
What do you want? I want the latest games anywhere. What do you want?
I want the sounds that curl my hair.
What do you want? 7800s everywhere. What do you want? I want Atari. I do. What do you want? I want Atari. Oh, you want Atari 7800.
Ghosts and Goblins is one of the most frustrating games I've ever played. Now, for those who don't know, it's like one of those games where you buy from the store, right? And then you play it for about 5 minutes, and then you get stuck and you just give up and go back to playing Fortnite. Well, I'm not one of those gamers, you know? So today I'm gonna put my gaming skills to the test and see how far I can go, okay? No hacks, no cheats, none of that stuff, alright? Just my pure gaming excellence skills, you know? Now, I heard that this is the hardest NES games ever made. Now, I played hard NES games before, like Ninja Gaiden, TMNT, Mega Man, all that crazy stuff, but I heard that this one was 10 times harder than that one. So today we're just gonna see if that's true or not, you know? Alright, so let's get on with the review. Alright, so this is the third time I've been trying to record this without a freaking phone call interrupting me. Now, as you can see, there's a guy in his tighty whities and his girlfriend gets taken by Satan, and they were just in a cemetery. What the heck were they doing before Satan got there? Anyways, as you can see, it's just a typical 2D side scroller, nothing special. It's basically like most of the games that I've reviewed so far. Anyways, you just shoot this spear at birds, piranha plants, and zombies. You fight other enemies later, which we'll get to, but right now, let's just talk about the first level. Now, it's not too hard, but after the checkpoint, it gets a little hard, but hey, it's not too bad if you practice enough. The controls are really similar to Donkey Kong, where you just gotta commit to a jump, there's no correcting it. I don't know, maybe they were trying to be realistic, if you jump in real life, you can't steer the way you go, so maybe they're trying to make this realistic or something. I don't know. But anyways, you just gotta get to the end of the level. At the end of each level, there's a boss. The boss of the first level is just this white ogre or something, I don't know. When you beat him, a key flashes and it goes down and you just collect it. As you can see, we got a whole game ahead of us. Yeah, a total of 6 levels, which should describe to you how brutally hard this game is. It also shows it whenever you die, so the game's making fun of you, showing you the levels that are left and that you can't get to them, you know? Level 2 starts out with a platforming section, but with the bad controls, it just makes it hard to do it, you know? And there are enemies flying around that you need to hit, so you're a 2-hit kill too. Now, let me explain. You know Castlevania? We all love that game. I mean, sure, it's not an easy game at all, but hey, it was pretty hard, but once you're good at it, this game is super fun. But imagine playing that game if you had enemies flying all over the place and you could only get hit twice. That is Ghosts and Goblins. Okay, now I made it to the checkpoint. Alright, kill that bird. Alright, so this is where the ladder part is. What the heck just killed me? That just came out of nowhere. How was I supposed to know that bull demon thing was gonna get me? There's this ladder section where you fight these pig frog demon hybrids and they take 10 hits to kill. It may not seem that bad, but they just throw their balls at you and come on, why do they need to take 10 hits? What are you doing, Capcom? Yes, this game right here, it was made by Capcom. I wouldn't say this is their best game. I just feel they could have done this game better, you know? Why is this game so hard? It was made for kids, come on. At the end of the level, you fight 2 of the same bosses from the previous level. Okay, so, did they get lazy in the enemy department? Did they really have to reuse the same boss, but just add another one? Anyways, you just hit them both 10 times and you win. GG. Level 3 starts you on like a sulfur cave, or the other one, I don't know. But it starts to look like a normal cave the further you go on. The devils in this level, they don't mess around, like, they are hard to kill. Everyone always says to get the knife because it's the fastest weapon, but my advice is to get the axe because it makes dealing with the devils much easier. The reason why I pick the axe over the knife is because it goes in an arc and the devils like fly up, so like the axes do a bit more damage too, so I highly recommend getting the axe, okay? So just get the axe, alright? At the end of the level, you fight a Chinese dragon, and let me tell you, it is the easiest boss in video game history. Just hit him a few times with your axe and he dies. Now is probably a good time to mention how the life system works. Now, when you die 3 times, it says game over, but there's not really a game over at all. Like, you technically have unlimited continues, and even better, the game starts you at the checkpoint you were at, even though you got a game over. So the game is extremely generous for doing something like this, you know? Level 4 is the hardest level in this game, and let me tell you, you're gonna be dying one heck of a lot. The Satans, or devils or whatever, they don't play around. It seems like they're faster than they were in the other levels. Like, come on, like, this is unfair. Also, the enemy placements, they are horrible because, like, they just, like, clobber you and stuff. Like, look at this. Alright, come on, you just gotta outrun. 1 hit left. Okay. Could they have not made this level any harder? Like, this is horrible. I hate this. Well, that's enough of that. Now, you might think I'm gonna stop here, but no, I got some more stuff to tell you. Now, this is actually an arcade port. Now, I don't know if this is like common knowledge nowadays, but literally, this is an arcade port. Now let's talk about it for a sec, okay? Now, here is Ghosts and Goblins for the arcade. Now, taking a look at this game, it's basically no different compared to the NES version, except for the better graphics and the music. The graphics look like they're on the Sega Genesis, and the music sounds awful, like literally. Like, think of the worst Sega Genesis music you would listen to. Like, that is this music. Like, take a listen to how horrible this sounds. But yeah, as you can see, it's basically just the same exact game with the same exact music, just worse and better graphics. Alright, I'm gonna end this review here because I am done with Ghosts and Goblins. Now, there's a sequel to this game on Sega Genesis that I don't own, sadly, but yeah, I'm gonna talk about that game when I get it, but yeah, right now, I'm just done with this review, okay? Because I am frustrated, I need to go to bed, and yeah, I'm just frustrated, you know? Alright, so good night, and I hope you enjoyed this review, and just leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and yeah. Anyways, see you next review. Bye-bye.